What up, YouTube world? It's Jay Coffee Talk, tapping back in with another NFL video for you guys. Listen, real quick, take that quick moment now and subscribe to the channel for me and hit the bell. We got NFL content coming all season long. Thanks for interacting with the channel. But listen, I'm, wanting to be done talking about this Bills-Rams game. My Bills got the W, 3-0, baby. On to the next one. We'll talk about that. But like I said, we'll talk about that next game. But I already had given my take on this Rams game. I had talked about the questionable calls out there on the field. We know the officials were on some BS. Clearly, in my opinion, like I said in some of the other videos that I did regarding this, I think I did like 3 or 4 videos on the Bills-Rams game in total. This will make like 5, I believe. Or 4, I'm not sure, but clear like smoking gun type evidence, in my opinion, which we've already seen in other games over the past few years, that the NFL is manipulating these games through the officiating, not flat out like planning the games, but they're manipulating them with BS calls at certain times to keep big market teams in the game, but regardless, we could talk more about that, and I've spoke on that already, but I thought I was done with this, right? And real quick, I want to say too, you'll see a screenshot popping up on the screen, a picture of Josh Allen's only interception on the season. And I'd like to ask all my fellow Bills fans out there, or just anyone in general, if you're interested, help me push this hashtag that I've, been using, Allen still pickless in Buffalo, okay? Because we know Josh Allen's tearing it up at the top of the statistic charts, in many categories, killing it. And we know that wasn't no INT, man. Like I said, I've already discussed this. I broke it down. I've had the footage, all that, and I'm not going to talk much more about this. It was a BS INT call, and I got a thing on my channel I say all the time. Like I said, I've already spoke on this in multiple videos, but I like to agree to disagree on my channel, and I see some people trying to, jump on the BS that River Ron was saying, or coming up with all this other cockamamie theories and, reasonings, explanations. Listen, that was no INT. I've seen people say stuff too, like because there was offensive pass interference, they should just gift them the INT, like, get out of here, man. You know what I mean? But like I keep saying, I don't want to go over this. I've went over this in multiple videos. You guys can check those videos out if you haven't already. They're recent on my channel. If you like the links, let me know. I'll hit you guys with the links. But what I do want to talk about is people crying about that call at the end of the game. Okay, that pass interference call. Now, I'm going to roll a little clip for you guys of Dean Blandino and NFL rules analyst. I always butcher this guy's name, Mike Pieria. I don't know why I can't say this guy's name, but you know who I'm talking about. He's the gentleman that popped up on the screen during the game who said that wasn't an INT, and with the pass interference call at the end of the game, he agreed that it indeed was a pass interference call or legal contact. And like I said, I want to roll a clip of them speaking on this, and I'll be back to analyze that and break that down for you guys, give my take on it. But real quick, what I do want to say is when that call happened on the field, we'll talk a little bit more about this after the clip, but when it happened, I felt, like it was a penalty. I felt like it was more like an illegal contact or a holding or something like that, not pass interference. But I did say I felt like it was the kind of call that it was a penalty, but it could go either way, where depending on the way the refs are letting them play out there, be more physical or not, they could call it, or it could be a no call as well. But we'll break all this down further. Let's roll this clip. I'll be right back, you guys.
Call at the end of the game, fourth down, big call. Mike, your game, what happened?
Well, I was in LA this morning, and I flew back to Sacramento, and you're in LA. The natives are a little restless in Los Angeles. You've got pass interference called at the end of the game. on a fourth down play. Skip Bayless thinks it's a good call. Might be the first time that Skip has agreed with me, because I do think it's pass interference. Williams actually engages. He engages within 5 yards, but he rides them beyond 5 yards, and then the ball is in the air. So you can't have illegal contact because the ball is in the air by the time they get beyond 5. But however, you can have pass interference. And to me, the receiver went inside. He's going to run a corner route, and then he gets jammed and then ridden beyond 5 yards. And now the receiver's going to try to get to the outside where he's going to go, but he won't. The defender won't let him get there. So I think it's a heck of a call to me. Tough call because it's a fourth down play, game on the line. But to me, Dean, I think it's a call that is a good call and a step-up call. Because if you don't make the call, then the Buffalo newspapers are going to be reading the riot act in the mornings.
Well, I just think you got to look at the two markets. I'd rather have the Buffalo newspapers upset than the LA newspapers. That's how I look at it.
All right, so first off the rip, they're arguing over first off the rip, I don't like that the markets are being mentioned, like which newspaper market could make more noise being upset. Like, how about let's enjoy a great game of football. Everyone roots for their team, and it is what it is. Like I said before, I know the NFL's a business. I know greed practically runs the country. But even with all that, have some integrity to the game. Don't ruin the game for the fans, for the sake of the game. Like, come on, man. That aggravates me that they're flat out talking about this and that we're seeing the NFL manipulate football games based on betting odds and markets, and I don't like it at all, you know. But anyways, man, as I stated, you know, in my other videos, and like I said, guys, check those other videos out so you can get a full grasp on everything, you know, that all the content that I did regarding this. A lot of things I'm not going to say over again, video after video, you know, make the same points or whatever. But like I said, originally when this play happened, the way I looked at it was that was a penalty, but it was a play that could go either way. And I, you know, was like, man, they totally stuck it to us all game, you know, consistently from the point of the interception on. They were hitting us with some really questionable calls. It wasn't just the INT call, and it killed the momentum of the game. That's something I said already in another video. When that BS INT happened, it killed the momentum of that game. The Rams were out of it. It's not the same game after you do that, you know? So the way I looked at it was a penalty, but it was a kind of play that could go either way, and it was almost like a makeup call or something because they, you know, boned us. But the more that I looked at it, like I said originally, I'm thinking it's, you know, illegal contact or holding or whatever. But the more that he breaks this down, this really was some pass interference going on here, because the receiver's running his route. He makes a move and gets, you know, the advantage on the defensive back. The defensive back, you know, grabs onto him, like he said, rides him for more than 5 yards. If you look, he rode him for over 10 yards. And, you know, the ball was in the air at the time of this going on. It's pass interference. And it's really killing me that the narrative of this game has been flipped around like, oh, you know, the Rams just totally got screwed here and all that. Like I said, man, consistently we were getting screwed over by the referees. From the moment of that bogus interception, flips the momentum of the game. On the Robert Woods touchdown, there was a block in the back. There was an illegal block that went on that they got away with. Something that we got hit with on another play, on a pretty big play for us. Honestly, there were some questionable calls earlier in the first quarter too, but we're not even going to get into those. The horse collar, Josh Allen, Aaron Donald was with an aggressive, blatant horse collar, in my opinion, whips Josh Allen to the ground. Josh Allen pleads his case and gets hit with a 15-yard penalty, a unsportsmanlike, a personal foul. Like, was absolutely ridiculous, you know. And it is what it is. We fought back. We lost the momentum, end up losing the lead. We fight back, and you know, this play happens. And like I said, I never looked at this as that's just totally not a penalty. I was like, I don't know, you know, it was one that could kind of go either way. But the more we look at it, they got the call right on the field. But regardless, it just irks me that that's what the narrative has got flipped to, that the Rams just got totally screwed. Not the Bills were totally dominating the Rams. The Bills got screwed with multiple horrible calls, lost the momentum of the game, got frustrated, got off their game, then got back on their game and, you know, got that call at the end there. And, you know, we're the better team and won the game. Like, straight up, that's how I feel. You know, get in the comments, everyone. Let's talk about this. Let me know your thoughts. Like I said, let's agree to disagree. I'm not the type where I like to argue and all that. But seriously, go back and watch that game, man, and just look at all the horrible calls against the Bills. And once again, it's just this whole officiating problem, period, needs to stop. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's killing the game. You know, I'm not a poor sport. I want to see my team go out there and, you know, win, lose, or draw. I want to watch them play. I want to root for my team. And, you know, I can take an L. I can dish it out. I can take it. You know, it's football season. All us football fans want to sit down and watch a game. And we don't want to watch a bunch of just ridiculous, ludicrous calls going on out there ruining the football game. But thanks for watching, guys. I look forward to speaking with everyone in the comments, hearing everyone's take, everyone's opinion. Please take that moment now, if you didn't already in the beginning. Subscribe, hit the like, hit the bell. I like bringing you guys this content. Every little interaction with my channel helps me, you know, as I'm trying to build this platform up. And I also cover music, other sports, current events, crime news, all kinds of different blogs on this channel. So catch you guys on the next video. It's Jay Coffee Talk signing out. Go Bills, Bills Mafia. It's our season. Allen still pickless in Buffalo. I'm out of here. Peace.